What is up, hooligans? Happy freedom. Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Hooligans, where we try to make the news suck a little less. And I appreciate all of you guys being here. If you're over on Rumble, hit that like button. More likes equals more hooligans. We're going to read through the schedule really quick, and then we're going to check on all the chats, and we'll go ahead and get this started. Got a few interesting ones today, and I'm going to read an interesting email that I got that I haven't read yet. We're going to all read it together, but I'm kind of excited about it. First, though, I want to remind you guys, if you would like to join the website, right now is the time to do it. Click that link in the top of the link tree and register for your free week with no strings attached. That way you can watch today's live on the website and get the full experience on your very first day. Also, if you're a viewer that is working, driving, or just prefers to listen, please get in the routine of hitting that like button on your way in. I appreciate everyone that stops in to listen and lurk. We're going to be starting off with a video titled President Trump Gives Remarks on Supreme Court Case at Mar-a-Lago. This just happened like maybe 15 minutes ago or something like that. Right Side Broadcasting was covering it live. I have it all paused and stuff. I already watched the whole speech he gave, but I got it all paused up because I don't know what they're going to do about cropping and cutting this video. So we should be good to hear from the president that was just live a few minutes ago. Then we have a video titled Kari Lake Sends Message to Haley Campaign After None of These Candidates Lost. Nikki Haley just lost to nobody. They did some sort of voting and found out that nobody wants Nikki Haley. So that's great. I'm glad that happened. Then we have a video titled Absurd. How Can Old Man Walter Blame Trump for the Border Crisis with a Straight Face? I feel like that's self-explanatory. Then we have a video titled Migrant Moped Gang Hacking Victims' Bank Accounts. So in New York, where people hate America apparently, border crossers are now robbing purses and things like that. They see women carrying a bag, they're going to shove you on your face, maybe crack you in the head with a brick or something, take your bag off of you, and they've hired cyber criminals to go through your bank cards and empty your bank accounts out. So that's really nice that we have so many border crossers here doing that. Then we have a Tommy video that is titled This Is Kinda a Slap in the Face, talking about how President Trump is asking everyone to forgive Anheuser-Busch. Now, I don't remember specifically seeing or hearing Trump say anything about the Bud Light boycott. I don't think I ever heard him say that he was not, he doesn't drink. So I haven't really heard him address it in any kind of way. This is the first time I've heard him speak on it. When I first heard it, I was like, oh no, President Trump is flip-flopping. He's doing what Kid Rock and Dana White is doing, telling everyone don't drink Bud Light, and then they get a check in the mail, and all of a sudden they're drinking 2 cases of beer at once. President Trump, I can't recall him ever saying, fuck Bud Light. So for him to tell people to drink Bud Light isn't, to me, exactly flip-flopping. I assume he has some financial stake in the matter. He probably has stock or something. He wants to see the stock go back up. I'm not quite sure, but that's a thing. Then we have a video. Our last news video of the day is Generation AI, Fake Images, Real Problems. I don't know why the title's like that, because they spend the majority of the video talking about how Amazon is benefiting from using AI. Not just Amazon, but other big companies like that. They're all implementing AI. We're moving into a real synthetic world. Like, you think being politically correct is nice and fake? Just wait till we're all walking with those fucking goggles on our face. I keep wondering, what are they going to do? When the majority of Americans are walking around with goggles on their face, what are they going to do to reality while we're away? While we're just sitting there zoned out in our synthetic realm. And then we'll be wrapping things up with what a nice little diner for our funny video of the day. So that's what's on the menu. We're going to read through the schedule really quick, make sure I'm not just yelling at my TV. Then we'll go ahead and get this started. As you can see behind me, this is new Klaus Tower. Put this together. Everyone that showed up for the gaming live saw it last night. They got the first peek at it. I think he might be a little bit too big for it. He keeps, like, he's a giant when he's sitting up here. But either way, he likes it. He's been digging it and stuff like that, going ham. I think he was a little under the weather this morning. I think I gave him too much canned food. Yesterday. He was all cuddly and calm this morning. He ain't normally like that. What's up, everyone over on jeffmaclive.com? What's up, Astro Hammer? What's up, Annette? What's up, Dan the Man? What's up, Donna Sparks? What's up, Sam? What's up, Zero? What's up, Damsel? Happy freedom, you hooligans. Appreciate all of you guys being here. What is up? everyone over on Rumble. Breeze by you were first today. Appreciate you racing to the chat. You're awesome. What is up, Astral Hammer? You're omnipresent. Appreciate you. What's up, Slide Dog? What's up, Mr. B New? What's up, Snooks? Happy Freedom. Scrolling through. What's up, Slowly TV? What's up, Puffin Stuff? What's up, Elder Zoomer? What's up, Kevin? What's up, Addie Walker? Thank you so much, Breeze by you, for joining the membership program over on Rumble, and welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan. And I appreciate you, Breeze by you. You're awesome. What's up, Sam? What's up, D-Cat? Happy Freedom. What's up, T-Bird? What's up, Proud American? Appreciate all of you hooligans being over on Rumble. What's up, Guess MJ? What's up, Beach Mama? Oh, and I want to apologize to you hooligans. I forgot to send out the notification last night for the gaming live. So if you missed the gaming live, you're welcome to drop a big capital fuck you, Jeff Mac, in the chat, because I shit the bed last night. I didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. I was sitting here playing the game. I'm like, why ain't anybody coming to hang out? Because I didn't send no notifications out. Dumbass. You know, these things happen, but either way. What's up, Roy? What's up, Disco? What's up, Matthew? Happy Freedom, you hooligans. What is up, everyone over on Kick? Let's see. I think it's just us, Snooks. I think it's just us right now. What's up, everyone over on Twitch? Happy Freedom. What is your name? What's up, 2Killa? What's up, Hurley Girl? Happy Freedom. Appreciate you guys being here. What's up, Afro Man? What's up, Mr. Beansy Beans? Hope you guys are all doing good. And what is up, everyone over on GoofTube? What's up, Jennifer? Appreciate you being here. What's up, Mr. Satan? Appreciate you commenting on my videos. You are dedicated. I love that. Slide Dog, you're omnipresent. Appreciate you. What's up, Robert? What's up, Sam? What's up, FJ? What is this? What's up, Whack Pack? Appreciate you being here. What's up, Harry? Harry, I did, and I shouted you out yesterday, but I think I didn't do it till the end of the live, and I was pretty sure that you didn't see it because we didn't have YouTube running. So thank you so much, Harry. I really appreciate all the support, all the donations, and sending me those cables. Thank you so much. Let's see. What's up, Kimmy? And what's up, Courtly? Happy Freedom, you hooligans. All right, let's go ahead and get this started. We're going to be starting off. First, I want to read this email. I've been waiting since just after the game last night to read this email with you guys. I got off the game and picked my phone up, as I do, to check through the millions of messages that you hooligans send me while I am live. And I came across this email. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. You see that? You see that? This says, congratulations, you've been selected to join the Rumble Small Creator Partnership Program. Your exceptional talent stood out from the crowd, and we're beyond excited to embark on this creative journey with you. And it goes on and on, a whole page on how Rumble just accepted me into their Small Creator Program. And I don't know what all that entails, but I know that I've applied like 3 or 4 times and was not selected until last night. So I don't know exactly what that means, but we're a little bit more Rumble official, and I love that. I was just selected out of all the applications, and I am pretty fucking proud about that. So as I know more, I will inform you guys, but I want to make sure that the YouTube platform heard that shit. Because fuck YouTube all day. That's awesome. It's awesome. I'm so excited about it. All right, hooligans. We're going to start with this first video here. Like I said, this was just live. Right Side Broadcasting was covering it. This is President Trump gives remarks on Supreme Court case at Mar-a-Lago. Of course, I want to remind you guys, we got these brand new t-shirts right here. There is no justice. There is just us. Shirts for men, shirts for women, tank tops for men, tank tops for women. We have stickers, coffee mugs, dog tags, pullover hoodies, zipper hoodies, and plenty of other items. Definitely go check it out at the merch store. I will drop the link while we were watching the president.
And public government funded.
Just finished watching the Supreme Court. It was a beautiful thing to watch in many respects. It's unfortunate that we have to go through a thing like that. I consider it to be more election interference by the Democrats. That's what they're doing. The good news is we're leading virtually every poll. We're leading I don't even know if we have anymore. I'm not sure that we even have a Republican candidate, somebody running, but not making any impact. So as you know, we won Iowa, we won New Hampshire in records, and each won a record. We think we're going to do very well. I'm heading out right now to Nevada for the caucus and the caucuses, and I think we're going to do very well there. All the polls indicate we're in the 90s, maybe more than the 90s. We certainly did well in a primary that didn't matter, where they voted very nicely. And we have tremendous support from the people of our country. They hate what's happening at the border. They hate what's happening just generally. We're not a respected country anymore. We're laughed at all over the world. They're laughing at us. And they hate what's happening. They hate seeing it. They love our country. They want it to come back. And we're going to do that. If you think about it, had the results of the election been different, that would be nice. You wouldn't have the Ukrainian situation with Russia. You would not have had an attack on Israel, which was so horrible. You would not have had inflation. You wouldn't have China talking about Taiwan. You wouldn't have any of the problems that we have today. And you certainly had a broke Iran, and now you have a very rich Iran. Iran was broke when I left. They had no money to give to Hamas. They had no money to give to Hezbollah. And now they have 200 billion. Plus, as you probably know, people don't like to admit it, they certainly control Iraq. And Iraq has another 300 billion. So you have a very rich group of countries. And as you know, Iraq should have never happened. That was a balance against Iran, and we blew out the balance, and now Iran has essentially Iraq. And Iraq doesn't like saying that, but that's the way it is, and it's a shame. The world is in tremendous danger. We're in danger of possibly a World War III, and we have a man who's absolutely the worst president in the history of our country. Can't put two sentences together. He's not going to be able to negotiate with Putin or Xi or Kim Jong-un, North Korea. Not going to be able to negotiate with anybody. All he knows how to do is drop bombs all over the place, meaningless bombs, except they kill a lot of people. It costs a lot of money. Every time you see a bomb, it's another $1 million, and it actually sets us back. We have peace through strength. This should not be happening. The Middle East is blowing up. It's blowing up, and a lot of people are being killed, and it's so unnecessary. So I just say that in watching the Supreme Court today, I thought it's a very beautiful process. I hope that democracy in this country will continue, because right now we have a very, very tough situation with all of the radical left ideas, with the weaponization of politics. They weaponized it like it's never been weaponized before. It's totally illegal, but they do it anyway, and it has to stop. Every one of the court cases that I'm involved, every single one, civil, whether it's the attorney generals or the district attorneys. You look at Fani in Georgia. They had many meetings with the White House and with the DOJ. They went there, 8-hour meetings. That was all staged. That was a phony hoax. And now you look at it, and it is a phony hoax. And hopefully that case will be dismissed in short order. It's a disgrace to this country. But they work together with the Justice Department and the White House, and not supposed to do that. Every one of these cases you see comes out of the White House. It comes out of Biden. It's election interference, and it's really very sad. I thought the presentation today was a very good one. I think it was well received. I hope it was well received. You have millions of people that are out there wanting to vote, and they happen to want to vote for me or the Republican Party, or whatever you want to, however you want to phrase it. But I'm the one running, and we are leading in every poll. We're leading in the local polls, in the state polls, and we're leading in the swing state polls, and we're leading very big in the national polls. So it's been a very great honor. We love the country. I think the reason we have such big leads, frankly, is that they loved 4 years of us compared to the 3 years plus, the 3 years that they've gone with Biden, where you have open borders, you have crime. Nobody's ever seen crime like this, what's happening. And now the crime is being committed, much of it by the migrants that have come in illegally to our country. I was wondering about that. I said, a lot of these people come out of jails, they come out of mental institutions, they come out of places that you don't want to know about. We don't even know where they come from. We don't know who they are, where they are. They're being dumped in from mental institutions, from prisons and jails, and many terrorists are coming into our country. We're going to be paying a big price They have to stop it. They have to close the border. By the way, the president can do it just by saying, I want the border closed. I closed the border. We had the safest border in the history of our country. Now we have the most unsafe border in the history of the world. There's never been a country with a border like this, not even a third world country. So we are, again, we're going out to Nevada right now. We'll be out there. Some of you are going to be out there with us. Otherwise, your colleagues will be. And hopefully we're going to have a big night, caucus tonight. We're going to have a very big night. We expect to have a very big night. The Virgin Islands, as you know, are also very much in play today, so we'll be hearing about them sometime during the day or later on in the evening. And it's an honor to have you at Mar-a-Lago. I hope you like it. It's worth a little more than $18 million. There's another case. He says it's worth $18 million. I said, which cabin are we talking about? But that's the kind of justice we have. When they say that to try and build up a case, that was a shame. But that gave up so much. When they said that gave up so much that Mar-a-Lago's worth $18 million. They had it appraised for, as you know, 50 to 100 times that amount. But we have a judge that's what he said. And he's supposed to be ruling on me. But who knows? Maybe he'll be fair. I doubt it, but maybe he'll be fair. So I want to thank everybody. And by the way, we proved that case 100%, 5 times over. That case is 100% proven, 5 times over. We've never seen anything like it. He just wouldn't dismiss it, no matter what. Shouldn't be there. It should have been in the commercial division. Anyway, it's an honor to have you. I look forward to having you again, and I'll probably see you out in Nevada. Thank you very much.
The U.S. Supreme Court is said to be broadly skeptical in early reporting about the effort to try and kick you off the ballot. Having said that, though, speak to the argument, legal and otherwise, that your detractors have made leading up to the day. And it's an argument that was given voice by Mitch McConnell, the Senate Republican leader, not long.
All right, I got the gist.
There's no question.
Yeah, I got the
that
gist.
President Trump is practically and morally responsible for provoking the events of the day.
He doesn't say that anymore. So let me just tell you that I heard and I watched. And the one thing I'll say is they kept saying about what I said right after the insurrection. Because I think it was an insurrection caused by Nancy Pelosi. This was an insurrection, if it was an insurrection, which there were no guns, there were no anything except for the fact that they shot Ashley Babbitt. Somebody from the police force shot Ashley Babbitt. So unnecessary, so sad, so horrible. But there were no guns, there were no anything. But if you take a look at my words, right after, you take a look at my speech from the Rose Garden, which was very shortly after, or you take a look at I'm only on Truth now, but at that time we were tweeting and I was on Twitter. If you take a look at those 5 or 6 tweets, you will see very beautiful, very heartwarming statements. Go home, the police are doing their job, etc., etc. Beautiful statements. If you see my statement made in the Rose Garden, I think you have to watch that, because today they said the words of Trump. Now, if you take a look at the words of Democrats over the last period of time, look at Schumer's statement about the Supreme Court on the steps of the Supreme Court. He sounded like a mob boss. Take a look at any of them. Take a look at any. We put together a tape of vicious, violent statements made by Democrats. Nobody brings that up. Take a look at Maxine Waters and the vicious statements that she made. I didn't do that. I said peacefully and patriotically. The speech was called Peacefully and Patriotically. It's peacefully and patriotically. He said I said bad statement. It was the exact opposite. So I think you should take a look at the statements that I made before and after, and you'll see a whole different dialogue.
Mr. President, you just mentioned Chinese President Xi. You said that you were going to impose 60% tariffs should you get back in office. Can you explain your rationale there?
We want to bring business back to the U.S. They're stealing our business. They're taking our business at levels that nobody's ever seen before. By doing that, we bring business back, manufacturing back to the United States, which I was doing. I took in hundreds of billions of dollars from China. No president had ever taken in 10 cents, not 10 cents. I took in hundreds of billions of dollars, and jobs were coming back. I was saving steel companies. Now they're blowing it. When I see U.S. steel being bought by Japan, what a sad thing that is to me. What a sad thing that is. So we want to bring jobs back. Very simple. Thank you.
Mr. President, do you still have confidence in Speaker Johnson after the failed Mayorkas impeachment effort?
I do have
Israel?
confidence in him, yeah. I very much do. I think he's a very good man, and I have great confidence in him.
Why is Leo Khan, Nikki Haley still in the race when you're dominating in the polls?
Oh, I love that question. Thank you very much. You just said it. I don't know why she continues, but let her continue. We have a big one coming up, as you know, in South Carolina. And the polls are indicating that we're through the roof on that one. We're leading by, I guess, 35%, 35 points. So I don't know. I think she hurts herself, but I think she hurts the party and in a way hurts the country. But it seems to be dying. She did poorly in Iowa. She did very poorly in Iowa, actually. She came in third place. Ron DeSantis beat her, although you wouldn't know that if you listened to her speech. She did poorly in New Hampshire. She did poorly no matter where she went. I don't know how the results aren't in yet from the Virgin Islands, but I know she's playing it very hard. And in Nevada, she lost to no name. She had a no name, and she lost by, I guess, 40 points. So I don't know why she continues, but she's a, I don't really care if she continues. I think it's bad for the party. I think it's actually bad for her, too.
Mr. President, thank you for having us on a busy
Thank you.
day here. Given the battles over presidential immunity, I'm wondering should all presidents and vice presidents be immune from any legal consequences for any action they take during their term?
Well, I can say presidential immunity, which we'll be talking about because that will be upcoming, is very, very important for a president to have. If a president doesn't have immunity, he really doesn't have a presidency. He can be told to do things that he would never do. He can do really bad things for our country. Presidential immunity is imperative. It's going to be very, very important. And I'd rather talk about that next week. But there is nothing more important to a presidency than immunity, because they have to be free to make decisions without saying, oh, if I do this or if I do that, as soon as I get out of office, we're going to be indicted. We're going to have trouble. And the other party will do that. I think we've seen that. They've done that. There's some very bad people. And you have an opposition party, and they will do things that are very bad. If you don't have immunity, you can be blackmailed. You can be, as a president, they'll say, if you don't do this, this, and this, we're going to indict you as soon as you leave office. You cannot allow a president to be out there without immunity. If they don't have immunity, you don't have a presidency. You lose all, you lose all form of free thought and good thought. And you probably weaken the presidency to a point that it was never supposed to be weakened. It would be a very bad thing for our country. We'll be talking about immunity in the coming weeks.
Mr. President, how confident are you that you will be treated fairly by the Supreme Court justices? And what sort of time frame do you need a decision in order for it not to derail the campaign?
Well, I'm a believer in our country, and I'm a believer in the Supreme Court. I listened today, and I thought our arguments were very, very strong. An argument that is very important is the fact that you're leading in every race, you're leading in every state, you're leading in the country against both Republican and Democrat. And Biden, you're leading in the country by a lot. And can you take the person that's leading everywhere and say, hey, we're not going to let you run? I think that's pretty tough to do, but I'm leaving it up to the Supreme Court. Thank you all very much. Enjoy it. Thank you.
Do you believe President McConnell
On the topic of the Iran strike, is he questioning enough militarily?
Well, hooligans, that was President Trump. It's always good to hear from the president. No cue cards, no stammering, no searching for the exit. Stood there and answered questions. Didn't get lost while speaking. I don't know if any of those questions were pre-staged, but I highly doubt it, considering he didn't have a paper to read from and call on reporters like old man Walter does. President Trump may not be in the Oval Office, but he's still doing presidential stuff. I like how he talked about Ashley Babbitt and how she was taken out by the Capitol Police and how it should have never been that way, although he didn't mention the fact that guy was promoted and given a medal for doing that. But either way, What? Well, come on. Jeez, Klaus Daniels got to share the chair with you and everything. Oh, I know. They can hear you. They can hear you talking. I know you want to make the hooligans think you don't know how to talk. All right. So that was President Trump. I wanted to make that first. I know it was a long video, but I think he answered a lot of questions that people had. Next up, we have Carrie Lake sends a message to Haley's campaign after none of these candidates lost. We're going to read through the chat and see what you hooligans think, but first we got to cut off YouTube before I get censored. We are currently live if you're over on YouTube and you want to continue watching the live. We are currently live on Twitch, Kick, Rumble, jeffmaclive.com, as well as Twitter, so go ahead and escape the YouTube platform as quickly as you can. Sly Dog, the illegal eagle in YouTube. He's illegal to show on YouTube. Yeah, chances are I'm going to get a strike, but I wanted everyone to hear from the president, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Either way, we're cutting off YouTube right now. Damn cattail. Got a cat in my back. When I tell you guys my back hurts, don't let me just get away with that. You need to be like, yeah, well, you keep a cat strapped to your back. That's how it goes.